Hello. What's up, Mike? How's it going? Seven fighting game of FAF that wasn't Astro Gap or Sentence. Yeah, I feel like map gen is the best possibility. Map gen and team matchmaker. Although team matchmaker's not super active, sadly. Let me peruse the list. The Russians play a lot of team games on weird maps because they make maps, I guess. So they just host their own maps. Like Sid has some map there. It's gonna be hard to get into that unless you're, you know, 1500 plus, I guess. There's an all welcome. Oh, that's a weird ass map. Holy shit. Big Bang Dry. What is that? Got some Swedes in there. Then we have a dual gap from Paraplegic Sloth. Was that guy, was he a caster at some point? Or why is that name familiar to me? And then we have Sentence, and we have some closed game. There's actually, there's what, one Astro there. There's a You Shall Not Pass. Beautiful. Serenity Reef. Another weird map I've never seen. Oh, it's called Epic Gap, but it's not very, it's again weird map. Very interesting selection of games actually hosted right now, must say. Surprisingly interesting. What's up, Macho Nacho, Mazer Noob, Henlo? What's up, Sebastian? Map gens, yeah, map gens is the way, I guess. What's up, Oscar? Hello. So, gaming, am I right? Yes, gaming. I guess not. Very strange sitting in a room alone talking to yourself into a microphone. Quite a bizarre experience, really. And yet, very familiar. Let me see, who's sending me messages? Okay. Looks not good at the lobby. What? Surreal Fafcast, yes. Math is a surreal game. Swackle and Tex, the two men holding the ladder up on their shoulders. Alone. Mostly. Let me see how much mass shows up here. 63,000. Not bad. You see that some of the rocks don't show up on, some of them were at less than 10. And any of the ones that don't get labels don't actually show up in this counter. So as you can see, it's always a multiple of 10. That's how you can tell. So there's actually more mass than this. How much more? I have no idea. If I opened the map in the map editor, I guess I could figure it out. If I had the map editor installed, that would be step 1. Good defense. Looks like pretty freaking slow expansion from Swackle. Like, very slow to his expansions. And he's lost the NG on this side. Ow. He knew that tank was there because he had a lab there, so pretty bad to not defend it with these tanks here. They're definitely, I would say, out of position. Out of position. Kind of an interesting phrase. Oh! Oh no! Stop it. Okay, that bomber is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Nicely done. Looks like we had a bit of a raid here, but overall, like, text just with a much better opening. There's no doubt about that. I mean, he has no eco, but he is, in lieu of mechs upgrades, he's rushed Tech 2 pretty quick. I mean, look, it's not the fastest Tech 2 rush of all time on this map, because damn, you can make it fast on this map, but it's quick. It's quick. I remember, I think it was Lextalk a long ass time ago who would entirely skip Tech 1 on this map. Now that was back before Tech 2 Land Factory was made slower to upgrade and a bit more expensive, or well, quite a bit more expensive, I guess, but mainly slower to upgrade by itself. But yeah, he would just skip Tech 1 utterly. Literally not a single Tech 1 tank. And it worked. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Tex is in middle. He's got the artillery, but he does not have the NGs quite yet. Where's that guy going? Rip to that NG. The other one survives. More on the way over. Tech 2 Land Factory here. Tech 2 ACU. Tech 2 Land Factory. What's the eco like? He is about to finish 3rd and 4th Tech 2 mechs. Surely Swackle is beyond that. He's got 3, 4, 5. He's got 5. It's making mass storages, and that's another one upgrading. Zooey's, a pretty dangerous army coming through middle. There's quite a lot of tanks here, but the problem is if they chill, then a reaction will be coming. Mongoose. Who got any of this mass? There's 1,000 of that mass gone now. Two Mongoose alone fend off the waves of alien robots. Fair play. Now the Tech 3 comes in. I like this play from Tex. I think this is solid stuff. I like the timings. I like how many factories he's upgraded. He's very reasonable. One in each side. I mean, his eco, it leaves a little bit to be desired, I guess. Like, still making Tech 1 tanks is a bit of a downer. Definitely, on your way to Tech 3, I think it's very reasonable to recycle maybe all 4 of these factories. I think there'd be nothing wrong with that. Help you get to Tech 3 a little bit smoother. Also, you get rid of, you know, stuff that's in the way of mass storages. And that's a super quick Tech 3 shield. I don't know why he's just immediately built one of those. That's pretty questionable, I would say. Like, the value of just Othams right now would be much larger, in my opinion. And like, an Otham is cheaper than a mobile shield. Like, that's 720 mass, right? So in terms of mass cost, you might say, wait, Jagged, the Otham is more expensive. It's 840 mass. But wait, this drains 175 power all the time. So that's more than 120 mass in terms of how much it costs to produce that energy. So the eco balance has really gone to shit, and that shield did not help. I don't think adding a T3 shield to just a few Ilshis and Zuis is really that much of a force multiplier that it's actually worth it. I really don't think so. But he's still in a really good position. Although Swackle does have more map control with the left side. The middle, somehow there's still 700 mass here. That NG is like completely inside of the corpse of another NG that has died doing the exact job he's trying to do now. No fear. That's what makes robots so scary. Their lack of emotions and fear and all that good stuff. So yeah, he's gone straight for snipers. He literally hasn't. He's made. Okay, I was gonna say he hasn't made an Otham. He's made one. He's made one Otham. He's made a shield, and he's made 4 snipers now. And he's stalling like crazy because he's just powering through ACU upgrades with no regard for his economy whatsoever. Doesn't pause anything. He doesn't pause air. He doesn't turn off his shields to save a lot of power. Like, he has 2 shields. That's 500 power. That's a whole P-gen. He's also building a Tech 3 P-gen. That's draining 250 power as well. And oh my god, that's amazing. He actually gets to the end of the upgrade, and guess what? He's still stalling. 1,000 power. Holy shit. So he could have paused everything and he'd still stall while upgrading and after upgrading. Fuck me. Really balls up this E management, I gotta say. Titan, no, don't lose your focus. There we go. Now he'll die before he gets to kill anything else now. Autumn's very nice for dealing with Titans. Quite nice, quite nice. Very predictable Tech 3 mechs from Swackle, and he's got Tech 3 Air. Can he really afford all of what he's building here? No, of course not. Mainly I saw the multiple support factories with no adjacency and thought, don't think you can really do that. I was correct. He should, you know, he needs to start. Yeah, he's reclaiming Tech 1 pigeons, but it might be worth reclaiming a couple of these too. The problem really is his army. He's got 6 Percys. This one, yeah, Percy alone is. Oh, no. No. That hurt. He really lost that so fast just because he stopped moving. His text, he finished the pigeon. Good on him. Good job. He's building T2PDs in his base and a SAM. It's okay. There's a strat. Doesn't seem to have killed anything. There we go. God, it's taking so much damage. It's just gonna die. Oh. Please. Swackle, you always make Texrier in these kind of maps and you make a strat. Can you... I guess he was distracted by what's happening here, which is a hot mess. I mean, there's a sniper, there's an ACU. Tex is building T2 artillery in Swackle's face, which is... I think he's just fucking with Swackle. He just wants to build Tech 2 artillery because he's against Swackle. Pretty sure that's what's going on. The snipers, what are they doing? How are they missing? Oh, they're moving. Okay. I thought they were standing still for a moment. Guys, what's going on in the chat? You're completely silent, or I just can't, or my chat's broken. What's up, Michael? Eating anything good? Oh, here come the Percys. That seems pretty ambitious. Yeah, that didn't work out. Mom told me that it's not nice to talk while eating. I see. Smart woman. Got some ice cream over here. Nice. Eating breakfast. I'm reliving this game. I'm sorry, Sokko. You're probably not having a good time. Surviving like a bit of a beast at the front, though. I have no idea how this is happening. Just think about how these guys have about as much rating between the two of them as the teams from yesterday's games. Yeah, and they have more valuable rating as well. Ladder. I think Swackle might be dead, though. Might be the end. Depends. No, the Othams aren't going after the ACU, so he's actually, I think he could have come in on top of him and just target fired him down, maybe. But he decides not to. He has snipers to do some of that work for him. Oh, bomber. Snipers dodge. Tell me the value of bombing reclaim on pyramid. Bombing reclaim on pyramid. Not that valuable, I guess, because like it's kind of everywhere. I mean, it can't hurt. Oh, this hurts though. Yikes. Oh, yeah, big yikes. Holy fuck. Some epic adjacency there. Nicely done, Tex. How the fuck did he manage this? Clarify, going first bomber. Oh, killing the mass spots in their base. Yeah, now that... I was thinking about that mass, and I was like, there's no way you can kill that before they use it. But first bomber. The problem with pyramid is that you're diagonally. The bases are as far away from each other as they can be. So if you go first bomber on pyramid, let's say from the front, one of the front positions, I don't even think you can get there in time to actually... Well, if they're good, they should have used most of the reclaim anyway, I'd say at that point, from those spots. But you know, it might be worth it. That's some kind of that's something that you would have to... You could test it out pretty easily, I guess. But you know, it might actually be worth it. That's a chicken bot. Don't think Swackle... Swackle is still alive. He's healthier than ever, in fact. What a monster. It's ridiculous. He's a wizard with Tech 2 artillery. And holy fuck. How? How is it possible? Problem with Tech 2 artillery though. Not gonna do great versus T4 chicken. T2RD is your friend. No, T2RD is your friend. It's not my friend. Alas. Need to fix some of this adjacency here, dude. And get that one finished. But yeah, now you can hear the chicken. Oh. God, the animation for the chicken bot is so bad, I gotta say. His legs are absolutely fucked. It's over. I have the high ground. And the gammy legs. That's pretty dramatic. Fin cameras do look good, it's true. Here's one almost fully recoiled. Nice. Very solid play from Tex there. How do you defeat UEF Turtle Aeon? You mean on like that map, say? Hey, chickens have amazing head animations. You can move them around, their head will stay in the same position. It's pretty crazy. Got ices. I mean, look, shield disruptors, you don't even need 5 of them, right? 5 is overkill for shield disruptors. Their DPS against shields is that high that you really don't need many of them. But like, if it's a turtle game, then it's like, you know, the turtle wants you to try and break them. So you know, you need to, you know, if they're just chilling in their base, you need to take the map and out eco them. And then, you know, as Aeon, you have options, right? If it's ISIS, you can always go, you know, Zaire, use T3 air, make a nuke, go big or go home. Don't be messing around with like T3 land armies and stuff. Like, yeah, you should make some T3 land, but thinking that you're gonna win the game with Tech 3 land is pretty tricky on ISIS to win the game with Tech 3 land. Not easy, really. Because again, if he's UF dude and he's turtling, he'd probably just make Ravs and shields and Tech 2 arty and, you know, that is no crack to try and break with Tech 3 land. But if you have a Tsar, then all of his Tech 2 arty can go get fucked. And his Ravs and his blah blah. And his nuke. Well, your nuke, sorry. You're the one making the nuke. Is this a good game? Yeah. Mr. So cool. Also, you can also just do drops. Tech 2 transports with like harbs in them. Very, very powerful on ISIS. One of the best ways to do some serious damage. Or fervors. Get some technarity in there. It is a video game, yes. Sorry, we call them computer games over here. We don't call them vidya games. Reacting things a minute after the fact is actually how I earned my FAF rating. Nice. It's a pretty solid reaction time. I've heard that 200 milliseconds is the average, but not on FAF, it's not. Not even close. That's one dead lab. And the one dead hope and or dream for Swackle. The motorbike sadly drives away. Womp womp. There's a lot of factories from Tex. And none of them are air factories, and also he can't afford them. So it's kind of less impressive. It's like, wow, look, that guy made so many factories. And then of course, you go into his POV and he's stalling massively. So sort of, it's, you know, it's not quite as impressive at that point. What? No, nobody's made air. What is wrong with you people? Also, you're both stalling 20 mass. but Swackle has like half the factories. So he's stalling 20 mass. He's going tech 2 land. Jesus. Wanted to drop the gunships and SAMs by that. Yeah, it's gotta come a long time before the dude is ready with SAMs and stuff. It should be like the first Tech 3 units. Is this a low elo legend? Brutal. My god. That was minus 40. Should have just made a nuke or T3 probably. Yep. Yeah, I mean, as I said, yeah, it's you know, it's not easy. It's very difficult, in fact, to win the game on ISIS at Tech 3 land stage. When's a guess the rating cast coming? I don't know how I would do that technically. I see. These thams are going to deny all of this juicy mass. Look at all the rocks. And now look at the guy that is not going to get them. We could hide the scoreboard and not hover over units. Well, I mean, as soon as I get into the game, the scoreboard's going to be there. I think Swackle's right. I need a UI mod to do it. Tech to land. Why though? Why there? Why, like, Swackle? Just for future reference. This is a much better place. The Cyber logo screen is only for you guys. I don't actually look at that. It's entirely on your side. It's completely bizarre to me how Tex has like 5 times the factories and just doesn't seem to have done anything for him. And he has Tech 2 land now. Yeah, exactly. Like, they want me to guess, like, open a replay and then guess what the rating is of the guys who are playing. Which could be fun, though. I feel like I would be decent at it. But you never know until you try. 5 times the factories for 1 times the map control. I mean, like, look how many units he has. Let's see, 50 T1 tanks. He doesn't even have that many war T1 tanks, like. Problem with this is no radar, so he can't use the range of his mongoose, which means that... Oh no, look at the pincer. It's a pincer. Shield is doing God's work here, protecting everything. And he will escape. Persecution. Oh, wait. This tank's getting too close. If it could take out the shield. No, it's not going to. Uh-oh, shield's getting too far ahead. Oh, look at the micro. Look at the micro. My god. Now, it would be great, actually, for Swackle if that shield dropped. Then it would recharge faster. But okay. T2 Gen AC upgrade? No AC upgrade right now. Else probably... I mean, once he makes the pigeon, I would be very surprised if there's not an upgrade. Wait! There's still no air from anyone. Like, this is a gentleman's agreement. It's gotta be. Why is he stalling 80 mass? This is so depressing. Stop it. What's up, banana?
Commander under attack.
I hyped about WWPC Revival. I haven't heard anything about that. Two Ilshavo. He's had Tech 2 land for a long ass time. Was it also gentleman's agreement to both stall a lot of mass for the whole game? Or is that just your playstyle? Swaka with the score lead and the mass deficit. Now you have... Oh, you had one job. Micro the mongoose. That was like half his mongoose. Jesus. Also, I don't understand why people are so addicted to just spreading all of their units as far apart from each other as possible. Things work together best in... well, together. It's another dead mongoose. Like... just gather yourself. Gather your forces. Regroup. At KD 1.3, not bad, not bad. It was probably better before the mongoose died. Oh no, he's gonna lose another one. No. Wait, how's it not dead? What the hell? Okay. It can't die. Oh, that shield can. Where are you going? Why? It's like you've banned yourself from ever putting more than 2 Tech 2 units together. Come on, just if you had a blob of all these mongoose, they would crush. They would crush. This is the thing. Like, look, 2 range bots are shit. I'm telling you now, 2 range bots, they suck. 10 range bots is not 5 times better than 2. It's 15 times better. Because shit actually dies before it gets into range. So, just, you know, put it together. And then walk into the enemy. Nice gun upgrade. Somehow this is live. Few Tech 2 Mexerinos. Tech 3 land maybe? No, not Tech 3 land. Tech 3 land would have been... this would have been the time to switch to Tech 3 land, I'm telling you. This was the moment. But adding another Sport Factory saddens me. Like, there's mass in the bank. There's time. Crucially. Time is the most important thing. I think it would have been really sweet to go Tech 3 land there. Tech's just floating mass. So you guys go from minus 80 mass to just floating all, just a full mass bar. Good stuff. Tech's making Tech 2 with a lot of assistance. He's got the gun already. I think Swackle just has Tech. Oh no, he has Tech 2 and gun as well. UEF Com is so chunky. Is he gonna make Tech 2 RT? Be honest. Don't lie. You making tech to artillery? Now he's shaking his head. PD. Well, a bit harder to go tech 3 now because there's not as much mass in the bank. Is this the AC right here? It is. Look at that. My predictive abilities know no bounds. It's trying to make... Well, he's made a tech 2 radar. He's trying to make PD there. Failed. It's a grand total of 12 Ilshevot. And that beautiful radar he finished is going to die to grenades. Oh no, it didn't. Oh well, it'll die soon enough. Still alive somehow. What's the PD aiming at? There goes the radar. Tech 2 PD up for techs. 1 dead mongoose, 2 dead mongoose. 3 dead mongoose. ACU, the overcharges in the Ilshevot. Oh, scrappy stuff. Mongoose are really not doing well here because stuff is just getting into range of them. This is where it's so much nicer to just have pillars because, you know. Oh no, something got into range. Guess what? They have the best HP per mass of any T2 unit, so I'm okay with that. Actually, it's not so bad. But the ACU is the real hero. Both ACUs can basically just stand here and just kill all the Tech 2 armies that arrive. For a pretty long period of time. It'd be nice, really nice to overcharge this Tech 2 max, get rid of that. Get a couple overcharges in on it. Get some serious vet. You know. The good stuff. I think PD in range of the ACU. Not really gonna work. Just if they could get a shield. One of them needs to... If they could get a static shield... Be so much nicer for them. Tex only has 1 P-gen, so he's not gonna make a shield anyway. It looks really good for Swackle still, because now he's actually managed to get 2 PDs up somehow. And the army for Tex is not very impressive. And he has no Zooies. Where are the Zooies, dude? Like... He's just suiciding Ilshvo into the ACU. When he could kill PDs with Zooies much easier. And then... he suicides them into the army as well. So it looks really good, but nothing going on in the rest of the map. There's like 2 Ilshis here, chilling. Tech's stealing this mass. Somehow. I don't know how he got away with that. But he did. Oh. PDs, now the NGs are building. The ACU is going to get a PD up. Now it looks kind of good for Tex again. The reinforcement time is so much longer for Swackle. The advantage for Swackle now, I guess, is that, I mean, he still has mobile shields available to him, which are very nice. Now he actually has a couple at the front. Still got a powerful ACU with way more health than Tex. Needs to retreat with the army. Oh, he's losing his shields. Swackle also has more power income, which means more overcharges. But he's kind of getting overrun here. Can't retreat too far because he's going to lose a lot of health to Ilshvo. Ilshvo backed up a little prematurely there, I'd say. Also, this This little ramp here is not a great place to fight. Not great. A lot of overcharges into the ground. Ugh. Nice overcharged Tech 1 tank there. Tech's building 2 pigeons at once. I don't even know which one is going to finish first here, actually, because this one, there's only one NG building this one, and this one is further behind, but it's got loads more build power on it. It's going to be pretty similar timing. It's so bad. It's just stalling hugely. I feel like they're gonna finish at like the exact same time. More PDs go down just as they're built, essentially. Why is Swackle so committed to this position? This one actually finishing first. Wow. What a waste. What an insane waste. He's now got 10 Ilshis in this area. And he's taking mass here. Although he's getting that reclaim, he still cannot break even with mass. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's up, bully? Yeah, this Ilshi army is pretty fucking scary now. But Swackle does have really nice overcharge capability. Get the Swackle, tell me, are you using manual overcharge or auto OC? This terrain is absolutely screwing you over. Yeah, I feel worse and worse about Swackle's position the more this goes on. Like, I just don't see... Problem is there's a shield here, and this AC is as powerful as ever. Oh my god, he's got 66% of Tech 3 max. What about Swackle? Any Tech 3 maxes? No, he does have Tech 3 land though, finally. Imagine he made Tech 3 land when I said he should have. Game would have been a lot easier. Yeah, he really needs some NG fact. Just here somewhere. He could take so much reclaim. He's got 3,000 mass. Time for the Tech 3 mix. Get it going, dude. He nearly has a full one in the bank. Go, come on, get do it. Tex is gonna beat Swackle's Tech 3 max upgrade. Whole lot of reclaim on Tex's door. Yeah, it is. But there's an ACU standing here, so it makes it less simple to grab. Oh, the shield dies before it's finished. It was just about to complete. And now a whole ton of Ilshis are arriving. Shooting me directly in the face. Scary. Yep. It's a lot of Ilshavo. I was too busy getting shot myself by Ilshis to show you Swackle dying. But I think you could all see what happened. And really, much worse than his ACU dying is the fact that Tech's got a Tech 3 max before him. Sad. Very sad. Pretty well played by Texter. I feel like Swackle... Well... It's just hard to say why he made such a stand here in this position forever. It seemed kind of... Like at a certain point it was like, oh, I have to stay here because there's so much mass here. But up to that point, I'm not really sure what the point of it was. Not really sure. Yeah, true, bully. Well, he never got a chance to make T2RT because the thing is, it's a shit position because there's a ramp there. So you're either on top of the ramp or you fuck off way behind it because you can't build at the bottom of the ramp because then you just shoot into the ground. So you're either up over the ramp or you are T2PD distance away from the ramp. So it's a horrible position to force yourself into because you can't just fall back a little bit. Then you're on the ramp and you're shooting the ground. And he did that a lot. Like he didn't build the PDs there, but his ACU shot the ground a lot of times, especially the overcharge. Overcharge has a bigger hitbox, so it'll hit the ground more easily. Also, what's up, Orb? And yeah, if you don't get some Tech 2 PDs down that actually survive, then you're not gonna get any value out of T2RT. They're just gonna die. $2,300. Don't have many viewers. I feel like I'm getting less and less viewers these days. Tex and Swackle. What's 5x5? Okay. We got a Hydro. A few mexes to fight for. A little bit of reclaim here. None there. There's like almost no reclaim on this map. School's back in session, probably having some effect. I think very little of my audience is in school. I don't know if that's what you meant, but... Very little too early. Yeah, it's too early for the burgers anyway. But for the Euros... too early for the Brits, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the main. Actually, those are the main. Wow, that's a lot of freaking labs. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Is it infinite labs here? It is. It is. Nice. Not even another P-gen. Okay. Surprise, a hell of a lot of Mech Marines. Oh! And Celine's. Celine's in the base. Mech Marines in the base. Tex, however, has actually invested in some engineers. So he's doing some expansion. Swackle is not. He has not expanded his economy at all, and so he's stalling. He cannot afford this factory, and yet he refuses to concede to not building it. What a beast of a lab there. Yeah, it might be the time. But yeah, I think the biggest portion of viewers on the channel are burgers, aka Americanos, and Brits of one shape or another. I don't know, you know, whether they're mainly Welsh or English or Scottish. Probably mainly English, I guess, because there's just more of them. But the Euros, it should be fine for them because they're sort of... They should mostly be done with the average workday. I'm Euro Portugal. Hello, Rafael. Are these guys D-ranking? Yes, they're both D-ranking simultaneously. Carol from Poland. Kurwa. Kurwa. Tex. Sorry, Swackle cancels the factory. Look at that. He decides, you know what? Let me just not build that. I respect it. What are you swearing for? Well, it's just, you know, 'cause I'm Irish. That's what we do. We have to escape the oppression of the English language by cursing in every fucking sentence. "32 Celines versus 21 Mech Marines." That's roughly equivalent mass-wise anyway. Slightly more mass than Celines here. Oh my god. What a bad fight for Swackle that was. That was insanely bad. Stop. Please. Oh my god. Yeah, this looks very bad for Swackle now. Why no tanks? Well, tanks, you know, is just too mainstream. Tanks have been done. Tanks are over. Now is the time of the lab. Yeah, Tex just has a way, way better formation. And he has more range. And he has more factories. Oh no. How are the vets? Good question. 78 mass killed. There's no insane amount of vet, really. Yeah, I feel like the Celines are just I mean, they're cheaper, right? They're 20 mass. Mech is like 30 or 32. No, it's 30. So it's 50% more expensive. The problem with the mech is that it has less range. Speed is very similar. 4.2 3.8. But also I feel like, yeah, the range makes a big difference once you have more numbers. But like, look at this. This is just a really good fight. Once again, there's all 17 of these are fighting. Meanwhile, the mechs are only getting into range now. Now, once they do get into range, they melt. They melt the Selene. He actually won that fight. Well, that was a draw, but holy shit, that looked really good for the Selenes, but that was interesting. The tide might be turning there, because that was not a fight that I expected Swakle to win. I think the kiting was not there. You absolutely have to kite with the Selenes against Mech Marines. And you have to kite well. And he did not. So now it looks kind of good for Swakle, and he immediately, once that fight happens, he just walks over to the right, and he's gonna try and secure that huge reclaim field. Like over here, this is lost to him. He's not taking this reclaim ever. Oh, he's going for the kill. Tex finds himself in range of Manny Labs. Most of them are not really shooting him right now, because the Selenes have arrived. Oh, look at the little mech marines. Oh, look at them running around, bumping into each other. Quite nice for Swakle to be shooting Selenes here. Quite nice. Tex seems to be trying to dodge maybe, but he's not succeeding. Overcharging scouts there. Great. Great stuff. So yeah, both of them have a vet level now. This reclaim field is still here. And the game continues. 53 mechs, that's 1590 mass. So still very similar army. Oh no, again, this is a bad formation. It's coming in like a column. Not great. This raid is very questionable. Extremely questionable. What is this? Tex gets more ACU vet for the same amount of shots. He does. Yeah, you're right. It's true. Each of his shots on units is basically 50% more valuable. Love to see a T2 factory upgrade. Well, that's just silly. Switching to tanks would be the equivalent of regular, you know, Tech 2 land switch. Uh oh, he's getting surrounded. But he's gonna get a vet quite soon, but he's lost a lot of HP there. That was very, very bad for Swakle. There's the vet. Back up to over 7,000. And there's a lot of mechs around. Army numbers have gone down considerably now because they're just balls to the wall fighting. Once again though, most of the fighting is just happening right outside Tex's door where he's going to get the reclaim. Swakle seems to really enjoy being in his opponent's face, but he doesn't have a plan to get the reclaim. Subcaucasus hand. What's up, Falcon? Been waiting for this day for a long time. Some of them have not had a good day. What's up, Space Monkey? What's up, Fortet? What in the name of God? Oh my God, that's a lot of damage on Swackle. He's dying here. He's dying. He's not gonna get another vet. Oh, he just killed quite a few Selines. 2000 HP. He will survive. Tech's not gonna chase, it seems. Although, wait, Swackle's staying in range of the AC. That's very strange. He should be escaping the AC, not staying in range of him. Yeah, Tex has lost a lot of map control now. He's lost the sides. He's gonna lose them again, or well, be denied retaking them. Swackle got raided here, but he retook it. Tex trying to keep his Selines alive. He's got mass in the bank actually, and he's got mass in front of him. If only he could grab it. He is about to get another vet as well, and that could spell disaster for Swackle, because he doesn't have that vet. He's staying in close to try and get it. He needs it. He needs it so badly, and he's gonna get it surely. Get it, quick! There we go. Up to 5k HP. Still 2k behind Tex though. But it should be enough to survive. Although, well, 3k behind Tex, in fact. Can Tex walk him down? Can he? Just imagine a T1 PD. That would be cheating. Oh, that's a lot of mechs coming in now. Tex not going to win it here. What are the odds this ends in a draw? I imagine they're pretty high. Swackle's the man walking his opponent down, despite having very low HP himself. Yeah, this is a draw. Hey, what the hell? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Tex is drawn with Swackle? Or Swackle is drawn with Tex? I literally don't ever remember seeing that message from this mod before. Am I crazy? Have you seen that before? Interesting one. Can you use scoreboard to see how many mech brains and Selines were used? I don't think so. I think this just shows like, well, it's not working apparently. No, I don't think the scoreboard shows. Oh, you mean the after the game one? Built 657. No. Wait, what? Let's see. Built 600, over 600 Selines and over 400 mech marines. So that's, I mean, they basically even, because a Celine is about 50% cheaper. Or no, sorry, not 50% cheaper. A mech marine is 50% more expensive. And because, yeah. Because of how percentages work, those are not the same. So yeah. Rather a lot. Let's see, kills. Text with more mass. Yeah, so unsurprisingly, mech marines are better than Selines in combat. Kind of predictable there, because, you know, one's a scout. Yeah, there isn't. You have ACU drawn as the strat. Maybe. Okay, we had a request. Let us acquiesce to this request. No. No, they put writing on the map. Oh, terrible. Disgusting. No. More. The civilians on this map cannot be killed, captured, or reclaimed. Well, fair enough. I mean, I kind of wish... Why is the text always in the middle? Couldn't you put it, like... somewhere... not directly... in the middle of my face? There's got to be more attractive ways of doing that. Hey, that's kind of shaped like Ireland, actually. I mean, kind of. It's pretty close. Do I sometimes cast tourneys on Faf Live? I do, yeah. So, the civilians, by the way, are, as it said, indestructible. And they've got freaking T2 flak, T2 PDs. But they look like they're not enemies. Tech 3 NG here. Black Sun Crane. The fuck? Yeah, look at all the farms. This is like farming simulator. Swackle's here to farm points. From Fruity Noob. I think Fruity Noob is Banani. I think. Yeah, this map is made by Captain Klutz. As far as I know. Some very tight P-gens here. Risky against a UEF player. Especially one it's such a penchant for Janus as Swackle. Why did they change their names? Ich habe keine Ahnung. So, wait, where's he getting this mask from? Ah, there's some rocks over here. I love the way that mech marine died, actually. That was kind of cool. The mantis does its job. Now, I don't know. I do this... I guess that... Yeah, I guess the civs are Whoa. What the fuck? What is that? Giggity. You can see it fucking twerking in the distance as well. Oh, there's game going on? Well, okay. What's up, David? Nice deploy animations, yeah. Very attractive. Can you reclaim the farms? Hmm? I'm not really sure if I like all of these civilians. They're kind of distracting. Especially when you zoom in. But mainly when you're just like this, it's kind of take a little bit of getting used to. So he's made quite a bit of anti-air. He's got a lot of mass. There's quite a lot of mass on this map, must be said. And it's rather, I guess it's rather narrow with these mountains on either side. Looks like you have to drop over there. You don't see any way through the mountains. Unless like right there, but I don't think that's at least intended, so yeah, I don't think you can get through there. What's the point if they don't do anything and they can't be reclaimed? Well, aesthetics. I guess. That's the point. See, we have an Aeon Temple here. It's just a cone. Just a cone. It looks a bit like Clan Hood, to be honest. Typical Aeon scum. Wouldn't they, maybe some Tech 2 land would be good right now. That's an interesting rally point. Don't think I've seen a rally point quite that short. Oh, there we go. He fixed it. Nice. Aeon are Scientologists. I always knew Tom Cruise was an alien. Look at all these beautiful Tech 3 NGs just taunting me. I would love to just capture some Tech 3 NGs. For a Zara rush, obviously. Looks like Fruity Noob is doing pretty well. In terms of just, you know, slightly more mass, but in terms of map control, he's kind of under pressure and he's not doing damage. This is damage. Take it all back. He's doing a little bit of damage. Some powerful mantis. Aeon NGs are just 3 T1 NGs in a trench coat. Yeah, I mean, I think they're just connected at the ass, actually. They're like Siamese triplets. Even worse. Yeah, Fruity Noob playing very defensively. I mean, he's got a Tech 2 Max. These are all gone. Those have been bombed. And I missed it. Very sad. Swackle has got 2 Tech 2 Maxes. Where's the Tech 2 land? Gun is coming for my man, Swackle. I don't think you're meant to say Siamese anymore. Really? What's it? What's it now? What the fuck? I missed that one. Conjoined. Okay. Double twins. Wouldn't double twins surely be quadruplets? Checkmate. Atheist. Twins. It sounds appealing. Looks like Swackle's doing a better job taking some bits on the left hand side. Now Fruity Noob's on the way. It's quite a lot of reclaim here. This needs to be maybe a little bit more of a priority because those rocks are quite juicy and the two mexes should be easy to hold on to. Siamese labeled as offensive. Who knows? Maybe it's just like, I mean, I think it's a place. So maybe they don't. Let me look up. Is it a place? I don't know. Siam, Thailand. Okay. Right, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, Fruity Noob doesn't have a weapon upgrade, and Swackle does. I mean, you know. I don't think it's a big deal. Those buildings take damage. Yeah, no, they take no damage. They might get shot, I guess, but they don't take any damage. Political correctness gone mad. Well, no, you see, there's a thing called... What's it called? The, what's the map called? Adaptive Alpine Valley. Alpine Valley is the map. Yeah, he needs to get the gun upgrade. Needs some assistance from the Mantis, I guess, because there's no engineers around. Yeah, the Mantis need to help out here and get this done. What's it called? There's basically a term for what happens to certain words where they refer to something like a mental disability or something, and then the term becomes offensive, and then they have to change the term, and then whatever it's changed to eventually becomes offensive. So you have to keep basically changing it every 20 years because it becomes an insult. You know. There's some kind of term for that. Snowflakeism. No, not really. So I could get some damage done with the Tech 1 tanks. Alpine valleys are filled with crop circles and aliens now. Yep, it's true. How the Alps have fallen. Swaggle's just chilling with the gun upgrade. I don't know why he's just not doing anything. Also, Tech 2 land maybe? Yeah, there we go. What kind of Tech 2 army does he have? Does he have any Tech 2 tanks right now? No, he doesn't. Wow. So slow on the Tech 2 land. Holy shit, looks really good for Manani then, because like he's already got 12 rhinos. How can a turn become offensive? I kind of explained it. It's like, you know, you don't call people retarded anymore or handicapped or etc. You just, you know, the words change over time because, you know, it's just how it works. Let me find what it's called though. I can't remember what it's called. I can't find it right now either. And the issue with the twins is that it's not very descriptive for a medical condition. Yeah, conjoined twins, yeah. I mean, even... Yeah, I mean, conjoined is very understandable. I think Swackle's in for a bad time here. I imagine, like, the only... If I had to guess, I'm gonna imagine that Siamese twin was sort of some kind of media headline grabber kind of thing. I have to imagine that's where that came from. Senator speaks Siamese. That's not the language of Thailand, I don't think. I can't remember what language they speak in Thailand. It's not Siamese anyway. They speak Thai. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, very nice looking map. Swag was so slow to tech 2 land. Very strange. I mean, it seemed like a no-brainer. There's so much mass in this map that you really should be moving to tech 2 pretty quickly. Like, wow. Tech 2 max over here with no defenses. That's pretty aggressive ecoing there. Rico. Let me link this. Here's Rico's tournament, 2v2 tournament. Check it out. The return of WWPC, he called it. Mark Snowden. Yeah, I think you're quite correct. Aggressive marketing. If I'm not mistaken, Siam itself was just an Anglicism. I'm down to blame the Eternal Angle. Always down. Neurodivergent, neuronormative. Well, look, language is a rabbit hole that we will never escape from, so just get used to it. We've fallen in the hole. Wait a second. What the hell is this? What the hell? There we go. Let me see if I can. All right. Return to monkey, my friends. Abandon language. Alright. It's a very mexy island. Indeed. A lot of mexes here. And they're quite close together. Now there's some kind of cliff in the front of their base. So they can't run straight across to each other, but it's pretty close. What's up, Tagada? Second air bomber into the enemy base. Kill lots of NGs. That would be my thought process. Swackle's going second land though, I think. Yeah, we didn't show this replay before. But there have been maps, you know. I definitely do remember a map kind of similar to this. But this is not it. Scout Inti bomber. I would have just gone straight for bomber. I mean, it just seems like a no-brainer to me. Because you're quite close to the guy. If you're further away, then the bomber, you know, takes longer to get there, and there's more chance that they have an Inti finished. So that's why I would just go for a bomber. And maybe use the trees to get it done quickly. I think rushing a bomber would be really nice. And I mean, it would have been really nice because Swackle didn't even make second air for some reason. And after that, you focus on your land spam, you know. A lot of undefended NGs for techs, though, I must say. Like, this guy's undefended. But I guess it's kind of okay. These are completely undefended. He's grabbing some juicy mass. Swackle gonna defend easily against the Tham menace. That's right, I do my own sound effects. Great minds think alike. Scout Inti bomber from Swackle, although from a third factory. He's actually defending against the tank with a bomber. Wow, he actually killed it. Nice. Nacho. Baldini. In maps with shitty water sources, like some random lakes. Is it worthy strategy to build 2 or 3 nuke subs? Have nukes put hidden? Is it? Maybe. Might be. Could be very sneaky. Although the Tech 3 naval factory might just give it away. Bit of a risk. Guess you see what you want to see, Silver Rex. You know, 2 or 3 nuke subs plus a T3 naval HQ is quite expensive. Yeah, on Settins, nuke subs are very good. They're one of the go-to strategies once you've won your pond, as they call it, your naval side. Nuke subs are a go-to. Looks like Tex is just way ahead already. 2k mass ahead. Swakkel struggling to grab the mass. He's got what? No radars whatsoever. Few land scouts, one air scout chilling in his base. Needs more intel. Needs several agencies to gather intel for him. Needs to wiretap net text. Monitor his communications. And build some radars. That's a transport. Gonna be a very useful flying object for techs. Tanks. 4 tanks, 4 NGs. Balance in all things. And they're off. But where are they off to? Probably here. But that's not all. Probably also here? Question mark? Over here somewhere? Maybe? There's mexes, but there's no NG. I don't know where the NG went. I don't see an NG anywhere near here. Nor a wreckage. Oh, he must have died here. Another mystery solved. That is a very low HP tank raiding this back expansion with impunity. Bombers are extremely nice in this scenario to just clean up random raids. If you just have, a couple of bombers to deal with this, you can just bomb this quickly, bomb this, and you'd save multiple mexes. Oh! Just 1 kill. That is a very low HP transport. And it gets sniped, but he had nothing aboard. Which is good. And he gets a factory up in that position, which is nice. That basically secures the position, I guess. Pretty well. It's got some tanks in the area, of course. Quite an even game. It was looking good for Tex, but he managed to take like quite a bit of damage from maybe 2 or 3 tanks here. And this side is very exposed. I mean, I said this kind of secured it, but I mean, did it really? We'll see. It depends on how much Swaka sends over here. I mean, he's already denied all of this. And like the middle looks really good. Like, look at all of this shit. How does Swakkel have such a good position in the middle? Is slightly beyond me. He's going tech 2 land pretty quick. Maybe, I mean, pretty quick for the map that's in it. I mean, this is definitely a very spammy map. Wow, Swakkel, please, your eco. My friend. Why? Like, that's the kind of upgrade that you cancel immediately, because as soon as you do it, you're minus 300. You're like, So I clicked upgrade and I'm minus 300. Maybe the upgrade's fault. No, he's gonna power through, and you're thinking there for a second, oh, but he's balanced. He's at 0. But realistically, his mass power is increasing, and now he's only. Nice floating power because he's paused. He needs to unpause. And then he needs to pause and then need to unpause again. He is in Texas literal base with tanks though. So that's an upside. That's frankly ridiculous. Killing power, which is the most important thing to kill right now, I'd say. God, there's nothing here. There's literally nothing to stop these units. There, a PD goes up, another PD is under construction. It's building very slowly because of guaranteed text is stalling. Oh, he's actually not. But now he is. But the PD's up. Jesus. That is ugly. But can he kill this whole expansion? Probably. This is all denied. He's going to try and take it for himself. Swackle's over here. Capturing mexes back as soon as they're built. There's a PD in this expansion. He could definitely kill this mex. Yeah, nice. Attacking from out of range. He could even... I wonder, could he... He could actually come down here and kill this one as well. If he could see it. But yeah, the PDs and the expansions are nice. Absolutely necessary. It's very surprising there's virtually no PD from techs, and that's probably why things like this are dead. Walls, like imagine a wall here. This is the thing, guys, don't forget the walls exist. Ah, problem solved. No more raids in the back. Ah, a wall just, I don't know, anywhere here. It's even partially across here. Just limit your opponents a little bit. Limit their movement on open maps. You can create your own terrain. Not literally, because terraforming is a bannable offense, but, you know. Walls. How do you hide something despite stealth field anyway? Just put it in a spot that people won't normally look at. That can be... That's usually better than as using a stealth field. Usually, yeah, usually with a stealth field, you use a stealth field and also put the thing in a place where people don't normally look. But you can just skip the stealth field part and it's pretty good too. Like to land, text PD creeping forward on the left hand side, or the bottom side, rather. So he's done a lot of damage recently now with this. This attack specifically. I mean, there's more units in his base, which is ridiculous. He's lost so many Tech 1 P-gens. Jesus, this down to 480 power now. He hasn't replaced any of these, just relied on getting this T2 P-gen done. Which he has managed to finish, so fair play, but that was risky. Whoa, Swackle really far forward now. He made the gun. I think Tech 2 is a better upgrade here than the gun. It's very easy to avoid a commander here. Look at the damage. These tanks find a PD to run into, and a bomber almost misses. Such a messy game. Messy. Well, you'd think that, but Swackle, as I said, has the gun. He does not have Tech 2. If he had Tech 2, then yeah, walking up to the dude's base and building PDs here would be nice. Yeah. Go, lol. Messy. Okay, Swackle just overcharges a 2 HP Ilchi and continues his just chilling inside Tex's base. Oh, he's walking away now. That's the HQ. Just, yes, shoot the HQ. Oh, yes, overcharge it. Kill the Ilchi that's building inside. Also, you know, maybe bring some units with you. God, he's dead. He's fucking dead. He has literally no units. I mean, he's got all these units. Next to him, he has 3 Tech 1 tanks. Maybe he gets away because the terrain is so fucked there. What is that? They are really struggling to deal with this He's gonna get some Ilshi stuck there as well. What are these noises? Hey, you know, Messi. Messi. Nice mass bar, by the way. I think he actually is surviving this. What the fuck? He's gonna get a vet. Hard to believe that Messi is not at Barcelona anymore. Like, what the hell? Pathfinding win, indeed. How do you let Messi go? And he's at PSG. Could you think of anything more disappointing? Meanwhile, Ronaldo gets the just beautiful move back to Manchester United. Oh. So much better. Tax issues. Yeah, I mean, a lot of football unsurprisingly revolves around money, of course. But still. We have to, you have to at least imagine that there's some romance in football. There isn't. But, you have to imagine. So, Swakkel survives a foray directly into Texas base on a 20x20 map. He has some frigates. Which seem rather ineffectual. Tex is now in the middle of nowhere. With even less support that, like, Tex is very killable here. He's very killable. Like, let's see what kind of T2 army there is though. Ooh, that's decent. I don't think Tex really has much left here. Jesus, Tech's getting crushed. He's actually getting rolled, and he has 1k more mass total. He's losing every expansion right now. That's a very interestingly placed PD. But this army is dying to bombers and PD though. But this is dead. A lot of dead mechs is here. I mean, there's almost none of these mechs built at all. There's more empty mech spots than built ones. Barca not able to pay for Messi's. Well, I mean, Barca basically fucked it. It's not. I don't think there's any real reason to blame the regulations. I mean, one of the biggest football clubs in the world knows the regulations. They knew what they were doing. And if they didn't know what they were doing, then they're incredibly incompetent. But I think they knew what they were doing. They screwed it up big time. Whether they meant to get rid of him or they didn't, they screwed it up. Alright, feels like Swakkel now is in serious amount of control here, and he needs to, well, just seal the deal. Maybe it's time for another tech switch. Tech 2 air would be amazing on this map. I mean, I guess he could raid, but realistically everything's already dead. Well, Nacho, they signed like 5 other players, and they allowed Messi's contract to my understand that HQ is dead, by the way. My understanding was that if they had re-signed him earlier, they wouldn't have had this trouble. And also they signed like multiple other people, which boosted their salary way too high, so that then they were ultimately, it was impossible to sign Messi. But again, I'm pretty sure they knew what they were doing, and they knew that Messi would have to leave, or they're literally insanely incompetent, which, you know, is possible too. Definitely possible. But yeah, it's just the fact that he's at PSG. It's depressing. Hate that club. Terrible club. It's what you call a messy situation. Oh, good one, JP. Somebody had to say it. Take 2 air for Tex, and he's making torpedo bombers because guess what? There's a cruiser out for Swackle. Unfortunately, there's nothing to kill here. What is that? What is he shooting at? Makes you want to uninstall life. Wow. Oh, TMLs. Is this the last hurrah? These look like some kind of flower or something. Flower that hasn't opened yet. An alien flower that fires missiles. Is SC rebalance coming this year? Good question. Who knows? Probably not. No. Let's see the range on this. I feel like Tech 3 land might be good. Maybe just more eco. He sees the TMLs. He only has 1 TMD. So yeah, 1 TMD not really sufficient. First thing you do is you target the TMD, and then you target, you know, everything else. But he should have enough time once the TMLs are flying to, you know, build more TMD, because he has a lot of NGs around. And that's a Tech 2 army walking into Tex's base. Does Tex have anything? 4 Ilshis and a Natha. Not a great defense. God, use the army, dude. You walked into the base and now you're just standing next to it. Just do anything. Attack, move into the base or something. Where's the ACU? Is he TML snipeable? Oh, here he is. Oh, the TME's dead. TMD is dead. Did he not it? Or did he TML it? Oh, he TML'd it. Yes, because that has 280 mass kill. That's how much TMD costs. Notha's coming in. Hit the shield. There's a static flag here. There's a lot of TMD. Just went up as I predicted. GG says. Takes. Game over. Swaka with the win. Things were going reasonably well for Tex there in the opening. And then it all went awry. He didn't defend very well. Swackle managed to get quite a bit of damage done. A PD here or there would have been helpful. A couple of bombers at the back to clean up some tank spillages would have been nice. Radar coverage from both of them severely lacking. That'll hurt your defensive capabilities. All in all, not a bad performance from Swackle. And why not try a TML snipe at the end? Where's the harm? Also, Swackle walking into the base and then escaping by virtue of the fact that the pathfinding was absolutely fucked around this piece of terrain should be remembered. With fondness or disdain, I don't know, but it should be remembered. Right, do I want to continue this? Let's see what's going on in Aeolus. Rico marketing his 2v2 tournament. Cool. Tag Rock is online. Nice. Nacho Baldini, welcome. Became a member, a support commander. It's very generous. Thank you, Nacho. Let's try one more game before we dip out. What have we got? What have we here? It's just all map gen. And you never know. Yeah, this is one of the problems with the map gen week, is that you have no idea what the map is. You don't know what the size of the map is or what it looks like. You just have to click on a replay and see what's inside. My ACU preset is Crapatron. Ah, yes. The Crapatron preset. It fires not lasers, but a stream of piss to warm and wet the enemy for 1 damage per second. Right, we got Swackle once again, but now we have Blast Chilled. Oh, would you look at that? Blast Chilled with the elite strategies from minute 1. Very, this is good. This is quite a, yeah, this is just pure Navy. This map is pure Navy, actually. I mean, yes, there is land on the sides, but Okay, it's not pure navy, but it's very navy heavy because, like, yes, there's land on the sides. There's actually, it's wide enough, like you can fit plenty of units, but there's not much to fight for there. Should be quite easy to defend the sides, and if you win navy, you can kill the front 3 bases. This, the main base, this. That's not taking the game seriously. That's some farms moves. Oh, he didn't go first bomber. He went second bomber, actually. He went first NG. And the NG was idle the whole time. Oops. Alright, see you, Nacho. Thanks again. This map is pure gold. What's up, Mosey? It is very golden in color. Swakkel about to be visited by a UFO. Oh. No. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. You had to see it. Drop, 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 please. There we go. Good. Whoa. That was a wacky drop. There's already an anti-air. Oh, depressing. And he's surely going to dodge it. Yeah, it's really not worth trying to bomb labs. Your enemy should be able to dodge that easily. The anti-air has a lock on. Done less than half damage to this. Well, actually no. Yeah, less than half damage. Quick maths. Nice. Yeah, that's a kill. So far we have 3 kills on this first bomber. He needs to get away. Dodge. Oh, one more shot and he'll go down. Yeah, he's gonna go down. Okay, the bomber dies. Should have... Oh, and then he flies directly over the scout in the lab. That's a bit depressing. And there's an inti out. For Swakkel. Now. Oh, what the hell? 2 air factories already, and still no land factory. Only now is he building one. Okay. 4th Navy? Maybe? What am I doing? Am I eating properly? Having enough sleep? Mom? Why you gotta ask me this in front of my friends? I'm eating quite well. And sleep, yes. Sleep has been good in the past couple of days. Before that, it was less than good. An anti-air actually died, but he took down the bomber with him. Oh, only one of the 4 bombs drops, so he doesn't get the kill. Almost still kills an NG thanks to the crash damage. Reclaim. Reclaim. Blast. Come on. You have hotkeys, right? Oh, swing that turn around, boy. Oh, Jesus, no. No. The fabled mech out microing a striker. It's hard to find time to sleep sometimes. Now, my issue is sleeping at the wrong times. Don't really think I'll ever get tired of watching planes crash to the ground in this game. It's quite satisfying. Swackle is heading not just into the enemy base, but beyond it. Ambitious. So yeah, very nice to move the ACU across here, because see these naval factories? They're going to be reclaimed. You might be able to build a unit out of them before they get reclaimed. I have a stable schedule of going to bed at 4 a.m. these days. Yeah, mine was similar. Maybe worse. Well, no, it was worse for a while. It's fucking really bad. Lab might find a kill. This expansion is still not taken. You can see that's a big missing piece here. To not have this this expansion. So Swackle's quite far ahead on mass right now. You know, sarcasm by that. I know. I didn't expect that to be sarcastic. That's you know, that's not a very shocking thing for anyone to say. To be honest, I've been there and worse, as I said, and probably many of the viewers have too. So Swackle's reclaiming the torpedo launcher and Blaster's repairing it for a net reclaim of, you know, pretty slow. Pretty slow. Swackle's taking quite a bit of damage here. This is not good for Swackle. Now he's reclaiming the naval factory. It's Blaster's repairing it with exactly as much. You see? That is very interesting. It's literally not moving. It's staying exactly where it is. Jesus. Cool. It's pretty shocking for normies. Yeah, well. True. No normies here. No normies in my faff. Ooh, 2 more mechs has gone down. Oh, Swackle's even taking this for himself. Jeez, that's... If he gets a BD up here, it'd be pretty fucking annoying for Blast. I mean, it's already quite bad for Blast here. This is quite secure. Radar, factory, PD. The classic base trifecta. This is safe. There's units here to defend. Wonder how tilted Swackle was there. Jesus, he's down below 3,000. He's getting killed by a submarine, which unfortunately did not take note of the enemy sub. Where is it? There it is. Air also dominated by Swackle. Everything is coming up Swackle, as they say. Pretty big investment, honestly, by Blast to make 2 air factories on these plateaus just to get the mexes. And also engineers. Like, I don't think that's not worth it. It's really not. I disagree with this maneuver. It's just kind of lazy. It's much better to do what Swackle's doing. Drop an NG, build a max, reclaim it 1 NG. Bish, bash, bosh. efficient, effective, slow in the case of Swackle, slow as shit, but hey, better. Still probably better. This is just a lot of build power. Like, are you really going to get all these energies to build inties out of this factory? Extreme close-ups. You're probably not. It's probably not worth it. Is me vibrating the screen annoying to you? Probably. No, the torp launcher has been sniped by Tech 1 bombers. What the fuck? Can't say I really see that very often now, to be honest. And all the bombers are dead. Not exactly worth it. Sup, Elias? He already had more ships next to him as well. It could have brought in those frigates while he was trying to reclaim. Would have pushed the damage over the top. It would have. It would have. You might be right. He may have been wrong not to do that. They're both sort of... Why does it feel like neither of them really has much of anything? Like 3 naval factories? Is that it? Is that all you can afford? 1200 mass in the bank says no. You could probably afford more than that, especially seeing as you have an entirely extra expansion that no one should ever have from the bottom side. Yeah, maybe less land units, more naval units, cause like T2 Navy is just a game ender. 10x10 Navy map is all about Navy. Screw the land. Build a wall. Build a PD. Use your ACU. Make T2 freaking Navy. Is there any news on when 3v3/4v4 TMM be hitting FAF? Well. I have heard whispers in the winds that it will be coming soon. Now, how soon am I talking? Maybe within, if I had to guess, and I do have to guess a little bit, I would say within 2 months. That's my prediction right now. I wanted to say a month, so I said 2 months. You should be able to understand why. People are chronically bad at estimating time frames, so I immediately doubled what I wanted to say. So I said 2 months. Now, is this an official declaration of TMM readiness? No. Needless to say, this is not official. What's up, Annalana Serenar? Did they tease it on the news? I missed that. Oh, where is it? Well, it's not on there now. Yeah, there was some testing done. But yeah, I'm gonna say 2 months because I think there has to be a game patch for it. There may have to be a client update. That's Janus. That's some Janus right there. Dead T2 Pigeon, half dead T2 Air HQ. How many Janus left? That one crashes to Earth. That one crashes to Earth. That one crashes just off map and makes a splash for some reason, because that's just how FA works. There's one remaining, at least, in the sky. And it is bombing a different Dectip gen now, and it just tickles it a little bit. Not quite a soon TM. Not quite. Soon TM is more like lol, never. Or, you know, the, you know, soon TM is more like the time frame of years. It's like multiple years to never is soon TM, in my opinion. So TM 3v3 4v4 TM is definitely moved out of the soon TM time bracket. More Janus being created for a painful bombing run. This was on the 30th of August. Yeah, Galactic War is definitely a soon TM. Yes, exactly. I do like the little, you know, UEF symbols. On the wings. Soon TM is a trademark of Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard. What a piece of shit company. Oh, Blast is so low HP. He's gonna die to Janus. He's got 800 HP. Or rather, he had 800 HP. Joking, of course. I mean, surely Valve are the more soon TM than Blizzard. You guys have phones, right? Is this an out of season April Fool's joke? Ah, that was good. That was good stuff. Valve can't count to 3, yeah. Oh, Valve. Jeez, fucking Valve. Oops, dropped my phone. Hey, he made Tech2 Navy in the end. And a lot of engineers. Like just a conga line of engineers. Looking forward to playing TMM with me. That's sweet. We shall do that. Poor Blast. First bomber didn't go so well for him. Not his finest performance. By his own admission. The Soon TM was first done by SOE, talking about EverQuest updates. What's SOE? Also, hello, Nathaniel. What is SOE? I'm trying to think what that stands for. Sony Online? Daybreak, okay. Sony Online Entertainment. They did EverQuest? Oh, yeah. Special Operations Executive. It's almost search engine optimization. Previously Verant. Okay. EverQuest. Yeah, I never was into MMORPGs, so I know nothing about any of them. Except the names of some of them. Wow. Brutal, Mosey. EverQuest was an MMO, right? Right? I feel like it was. Alright, we're done here. This is it. The stream is over. Goodbye, my friends. Have a good one. Nacho blessed me with a membership. Much obliged. Hit the likes, etc. And have a good time. See you guys.